As we go about our hectic daily lives, our bodies are affected by harmful factors such as stress and insomnia, lack of exercise, pollutants from the air we breathe, poor nutrition from the food we eat, and the inevitable effects of aging. Over 40 years ago, a pivotal breakthrough in our understanding of immune system function provided a way for us to maintain a strong immune system. A strong immune system improves our body's ability to defend itself from harm. Working together, Drs. Gustavo Bonus and Patricia Kongshaven discovered the role of a specially prepared whey protein isolate in raising a molecule in your body called glutathione. Glutathione, known as the body's master antioxidant, is critical for healthy immune function. This discovery led to the development of Immunotec's signature products, Immunocal and Immunocal Platinum, an enhanced formula which resulted from the work of Dr. Wolf Droge. Both are the most important supplements you will ever use. Both help your body raise glutathione, and simply put, the higher your glutathione levels are, the healthier you will be.
The immune system is incredibly complex, but one of the things that is well established is that the immune system cannot function well without the presence of glutathione.
Aging, poor diet, health challenges, lack of exercise, stress, inadequate sleep, all lower glutathione in the body. Unfortunately, eating a glutathione supplement doesn't work because glutathione is broken down in the digestive system. To raise glutathione, you need to provide building blocks or precursors so that your cells can make it for you. Precursors come from the foods we eat, but one that's in very limited supply is cysteine. The challenge is that when basic cysteine enters your body, it usually does not make it to your cells. Unlike basic cysteine powders or supplements, only Immunocal has bonded cysteine. Cysteine that's bonded is surrounded by a shell of protein that protects it until it can be absorbed by your cells. Once absorbed, cysteine allows your body to raise glutathione, and that helps ensure a healthier you.
Soon, you will be using the word glutathione as commonly as you use a word like antioxidant.
Immunocal received global recognition through patents issued in countries around the world, with 48 studies published by doctors and scientists working in top global institutions, work that continues today and will continue into the future. Notably, Immunocal also earned a place in Canada's Compendium of Pharmaceuticals and Specialties and the United States' Physician's Desk Reference, two well-respected medical resources that doctors and pharmacists trust, and was granted a natural product number and approval to make certain claims by Health Canada.
Quite simply put, your health depends on your immune system. And glutathione is literally food for your immune system.
While Immunocal is a product that people of all ages can benefit from, Platinum's advanced formula makes it a superior choice for all ages and lifestyles, and the ideal supplement for athletes and seniors. Immunocal has powered elite professional and amateur athletes worldwide, including multiple Olympians, gold, silver, and bronze medalists. Immunocal and Immunocal Platinum help maintain your immune system, build antibodies, and improve muscle strength and physical performance when combined with regular exercise. Dissolved in juice or mixed with yogurt or applesauce, 1 to 2 pouches of Immunocal or Platinum per day delivers the full spectrum of benefits. You can think of Immunocal and Immunocal Platinum as food for your immune system, helping you and your family live healthier lives. Immunotec, the science of living better.
Today, more than ever, we must think about others. The world needs you. It needs everyone. We have already shown that even though we are physically separated, we are more united than ever. We believe in sharing. It inspires us to become better, to celebrate, to collaborate. Sharing makes our family stronger. Sharing makes us happy. Today is when. Share Immunotec.
Good evening, Immunotec family and all guests that are invited to be on this meeting today. I am Alberto Vogt. I'm a regional sales manager for Immunotec in the United States, and I welcome you to this special presentation where we're going to be talking about a great opportunity, not only with a great product, but also a great business opportunity. So if you are a guest tonight, we welcome you. And we ask you that just, open your minds, open your hearts to understand this information, because as it happened with thousands of people that already has seen this presentation, it has changed their lives. And tonight, you're going to be introduced to a great product, great science behind it, and of course, a great business opportunity if you want to spread the word as well. And to start with this presentation, I'm going to show a video that tells us a little bit about what Immunotec is. So your attention, please.
First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk to you today. I am Mauricio Domenzain, the CEO of Immunotec, and you're probably wondering why Immunotec? Who is Immunotec? We're currently in 10 countries with plans to expand into new markets. Immunotec is in the top 100 direct selling companies in the world and is growing rapidly. Our goal is to be ranked in the top 50, not to be the biggest, but to be the best. To offer a genuine opportunity to touch as many lives as we can, which so far is over 2 million. Immunocal, our flagship product, is backed by over 40 years of scientific research and has been sold for over 20 years. Every month, we sell over 5 million servings of Immunocal. Immunocal is the most important supplement that you will ever use, as it raises glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, and makes you stronger, smarter, and healthier. Immunocal is a great product. In Immunotec, you have the opportunity of sharing the products that you love, and when you do so, you have an opportunity to earn an extra income. And some have been able to enjoy nice quality of life from generous commissions of our compensation plan. You can sign up as a customer, but the best way to get the products and experience the benefit of Immunocal is to sign up as a consultant. Whether you have big goals or you are here to make an extra income, Immunotec is here to help. When you join Immunotec, you became part of the Immunotec family. There's going to be a great leadership team to help you. Get ready to be celebrated as we travel the world together to recognize your achievements. We believe in the power of people and the power of your potential. Every small victory matters, and we will celebrate you every step of the way. Living better is our DNA, and we are excited for you to join us in this journey of living better. I am Mauricio Domenzain, and I am Immunotec.
Thank you so much, Mauricio Domenzain, our CEO for Immunotec, for that wonderful introduction. And I'm going to share my screen real quick to tell you a little bit about, what Immunotec is. And hold on, there you go. All right. Immunotec is a company that was founded back in 1996. We currently have presence in 11 countries. Everything started in Canada, in Montreal, Canada. And from there, we have our corporate offices in Montreal, where we do all our research and development of all our products. We also have corporate offices in Mexico City, where we operate the businesses in Mexico, Central, South America, and the Caribbean, and our global headquarters in Houston, Texas, where we operate the businesses not only globally, but also in the United States, Canada, and Europe. Immunotec is a solid company with an international presence. And again, we've been around for over 24 years now. But the most important thing is that we started way back, over 40 years when a group of scientists decided to find a way to strengthen our immune system, and they did. And to tell us, all about the science about Immunocal, our flagship product, I would like to introduce someone who is very special to the Immunotec family. He's a doctor, a chiropractor from British Columbia, Canada, Dr. Ron Paskevich. So, doctor, welcome to the call tonight.
Thank you very much, Alberto. It's great to be here. And yeah, I'm very honored to be a part of the Immunotec family. And I love to talk about this subject in particular, just because it's really close to me, and it's what convinced me to look further into this product and not only use it for myself and my family, but also to recommend it to patients as well.
Perfect. So thank you so much for accepting our invitation. And please go ahead and tell us all about Immunocal.
Right on. Okay, thank you. So if I have control here, I'm going to start talking about actually, where are we?
There you go.
Thank you.
All yours.
Okay, great. Yeah, so to start right at the beginning, like Alberto said, was, the history is so rich. There's so much to cover. I'm not going to cover it all, but to get an understanding of where this actually came from. And it was over 40 years ago with Dr. Bonas, who did some groundbreaking research on immune function and nutrition. And back 40 years ago, that really wasn't what people were thinking about or interested. We take it for granted these days. We know what's good for us and food and diet. But back then they weren't even sure what was working. So what he found was he was given, and it's a great, great story. He was giving a whey protein, and looking and doing research in his lab, he started to do research and seeing how it affected the immune system. And he found it had an incredible effect on it right off the bat. And this was replicated throughout the world with other scientists. He participated and he joined up, again, a great story how he met Dr. Kongshev, and you can see the picture of her there too. And she's known as the mother of immunology. She got one of the first PhDs in Canada for immunology, and she was studying about the immune system. So putting those two together, it was a powerhouse team, and over a decade they did research understanding why this specific whey protein called Immunocal actually raised glutathione and improved immune function. And over the years, they started to find out all of the other health benefits of it. It was really quite incredible. This book I highly recommend, Breakthrough in Cell Defense. It is about Dr. Bonas, and it's about the rich history of how he came from Italy. He did his research specifically more in mostly at McGill, and he's well known and respected right to this day. So when it says backed over by over 40 years of scientific research, that's really when it began. It wasn't even a product. They were just doing research, and they were curious, understanding why this was such an immune enhancing protein. So if we go to the next slide, there we go. Great. We'll talk about the science of glutathione. Now, we'll start on the left of the screen. To put it simply, the science of glutathione, it is a molecule. It is made up of glycine, glutamate, and cysteine. Those are 3 amino acids, which makes up and actually creates glutathione in our cells. Now, we need to get it in our diet, these 3 amino acids. You can see glycine, glutamate, they're smaller. Cysteine's the big one. And why that's a big one is because it is the rate limiting, meaning that it is the most important amino acid to get into our bloodstream, into our cells, to actually create glutathione. Now, the problem is it's not very bioavailable in our diet. It actually gets broken down very quickly in our gut. Our modern day diet really doesn't have a good source of cysteine. And you may find it in, for example, like broccoli, a vegetable, cruciferous vegetable, but it has to be raw, because once you add heat, it breaks down, and again, it won't get through our system. So things like raw milk, raw meat, mother's milk, all of those things will have cysteine. So it's a tricky part, and what Immunocal did is that they made it specifically to deliver cysteine to our cells in a protected, effective manner, so it gets to the cells and it raises glutathione. Now, why is glutathione important? You might have heard about it, you might have not. It's going to be the buzzword in the next decade. There's hundreds of thousands of articles and research papers talking about glutathione. But the four vital functions that we always go back to is understanding it's important. It's the big idea. It's important for your immune system function, meaning that to have a proper immune system working, it is dependent on the levels of glutathione that we have in our cells. The D stands for detoxification. These days we have thousands, tens of thousands of chemicals and toxins that have been introduced into our environment over the past couple of generations, and our body absorbs that, whether it's through our food, the air, through our skin. And what's critical is that if it accumulates, we're going to have a lot of health issues. And this is what we see, a lot of chronic health issues. We need to detoxify. So our liver is part of that program, but it gets overwhelmed. And glutathione is one of the main ways that we actually detoxify. And that's into deep tissues, whether it's our brain, whether it's our kidney, our liver, our stomach. We constantly need to detoxify. Glutathione is critical for that. E stands for energy. Now this is great because many times, I've saw it in myself and I've seen it in many patients and friends. One of the first things that they feel when they start to take Immunocal and they raise their glutathione is they start to have energy. They feel so good and stronger and healthier than they've ever been before. And there's a good reason for that. The science backs it up. And it's because glutathione is important for something called mitochondria, which creates energy in the cell. So it keeps it running cool and clean. This is a very, very important aspect too. So who doesn't want more energy? I mean, it's just for that in itself, it's an incredible product. And then A stands for antioxidant. And it's also known, glutathione is known as our master antioxidant. So you might have heard of things like, vitamin C, vitamin E, things that we can take, things in our food like berries and, all these other natural sources that have antioxidants. Everybody knows they're good for us, right? But the thing is, all of them are dependent, how well they actually are utilized is again dependent on the levels of glutathione. So if we have lots of glutathione, all the antioxidants that we are taking in our diet and the glutathione itself, it's working much more efficiently. We're getting much more bang for our buck because they work very, very well together. Okay, so that is the big idea. And we try to keep it clean, we try to keep it simple, but it has a profound effect on our health. So the benefits of raising glutathione, it's like I said, to keep it very simple, maintains a strong immune system. And who doesn't want that, especially these days? It supports the production of antibodies, which again is to help fight off infection and keep us healthy. It helps to increase muscle strength, enhance performance when combined with regular exercise. Again, they did a study and they did it in athletes. They found a 13% increase in muscle strength and performance when taking Immunocal. And they did it in seniors as well. And they found a 10% increase. So, that's the difference between, sitting on the chair, watching TV or using a cane or a walker versus going for hikes and walks and gardening and playing with grandkids. That can make a big difference in somebody's life. And then, of course, increasing our energy and physical performance. Sounds pretty good so far. So I just want to wrap up again and talk about the world-class scientific support. We're dedicated in this company to spend millions of dollars to keep the research going. It's not that we stopped 40 years ago. It's ongoing, and we keep finding more and more ways that glutathione helps the body and how Immunocal can help. So far, we have more than 60 published research articles by world-class doctors and scientists. It's clinically tested. Again, what makes it stand out from other products is that a lot of the studies were done on humans, not on, lab rats and mice. And if you see that it has a positive effect with humans by taking Immunocal, that puts it in a class of its own. It's critically important. When you look at research, that the research should be done on humans to see if it's relevant to it working for us. Now, it's cited in respected sources of information such as the PDR and CPS. If you don't know what those are, PDR is the physician's desk reference. That's in the US. In Canada, we have the CPS, which is the Compendium of Pharmaceutical Specialties. It's a big word. What that is basically the Bible for all of the drugs. Every year a new publication comes out, all of the drugs that are available, all the interactions, all the uses for pharmaceutical drugs. So the doctors need to source that. Well, I have it with me because our neighbor is an MD, and this is the one from 2013 she lent me. So it's a big one, and probably everything's on the computer anyways. And guess what? Immunical's in it. And it was the first natural health supplement that was actually positioned in this because it's so effective. And if doctors are curious to say, well, is Immunocal right for certain people or patients or for certain conditions, we just say, hey, go talk to your doctor. They can look in the CPS and they can check it out. And once again, it reads right in there, talking about the immune function, the purpose of it, building up the cysteine, and all the positive effects of it. I mean, to get into that is pretty profound. I don't know any other health supplement that can make the same claim. And it has, again, more than 40 years of scientific research, and it's ongoing. So that's Dr. Jimmy Gutman. He's a great guy. He works out of McGill as well, and he's been a wealth of information for me. I've just been learning so much from him specifically and his research, and he's been just so supportive and a real rich resource. And he's written some books. You can tell I love books, right? This one about glutathione. And if you want to know what glutathione does for you, he's one of the world-renowned experts on it. He's written many books. This is the most recent. So it's on certain conditions and see how glutathione can help in certain cases. And this was one that he did prior to that. So these are incredible products and all the research. So I just want to wrap up right now. And I just want to say it's been about a year since we learned from a colleague about Immunocal. And being in practice for 20 years, I thought, I've known so many products. I've been, people have come to me to say, hey, do you want to use it in your clinic? Or, we've done the research. Many times, what the first thing I do is before we talk about any product is I say, well, show me the research. And if they show me the research, then I can look in and see is this relevant? Is this good? Most times they don't send anything when I ask that question because really they have very little or not very good research. When I asked Immunotec and said, well, show me the research, pages and pages, documents, all of these published articles, and it blew my mind. That's the real thing that changed for me, was understanding that not only is it effective, and I've seen incredible results, but also the science backs it up. So I want to say back to you, Alberto, there's so much more I could share, but I love talking about it. But that's probably enough time for me. So back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Paskevich, for that wonderful introduction and wonderful information about the science behind Immunocal. And I'm sure that our guests tonight are wondering, where do I find Immunocal? How can I get it? So the first thing is to tell you, talk to the person who invited you tonight, and they will give you more information and tell you how to become a customer so that you can take advantage of taking Immunocal and, of course, increasing the levels of glutathione in your body. So thank you again, Dr. Paskevich.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And of course, behind a great product, there's also a great business opportunity. And for that, we have tonight a special guest. He's been with Immunotec for, wow, maybe over 20 years now. And he's a world-renowned author as well. And his name is Foster Owusu from Toronto, Canada. So I'm gonna give it back to Foster so that he can tell us all about the benefits and rewards of growing a business with Immunotec. So my friend Foster, take it away.
Moving forward, the next few slides will show you the business aspect of things. You have the opportunity to actually get to participate in the business side, where you get to see how this can be an opportunity for you. Now, as you look at this, it is important to understand why we often refer to this as an opportunity. The network marketing business has been recommended, and they continue to recommend by some of the most successful entrepreneurs and economic experts in our world. Two names that comes to mind for me is a gentleman by the name Robert Kiyosaki. He's written a book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. And of course, we also know the investor guru, Mr. Warren Buffett. These two individuals recommend network marketing as a brilliant way to distribute goods and services. As we move forward, it is important to understand when we make reference to the fact that there are certain advantages. And I want to refer one more time to the fact that this is a great opportunity. Why so? Because it gives you the latitude to succeed. The fact that this product, Immunocal, is scientifically validated as a proprietary product. We own the product. We as a company, Immunotec, own the product, and also it's been researched backed by over 40 years of scientific research. So it's not a product based on somebody else's opinion. This is solid research. Now, we've been in business since 1996, so it is fair to say that Immunocal has been sold for more than 20 years. We're also expanding globally. We are in 10 countries, as my good friend John alluded to earlier. And this is creating the entrepreneurial income opportunity to achieve financial goals. This opportunity serves those who are looking for ways to supplement their income, and also an individual who's looking for a career change. So there's something for everybody here. Now, like any business, there is what I call invested interest. When you put money into something, suddenly you'll be serious. You create the atmosphere that will help you to at least getting what I call ROI, return on your investment. So let's look at your investment packages to begin with. There are 3 starter packs to choose from. So there's good, better, and best. Let's look at a good one. The good one, we call it the Health BBB pack. The BBB stands for Business Builder Pack. And it gives you something that we use in our system called PV. So it will give you 1,000 PV, but it also gives you an assortment of products that will give you 3 boxes of our premier packages, 1 Immunocal and 2 boxes of Immunocal Platinum. So that is the good one. The next one is better package, which is, it gives you 2,000 points. So it gives you double the volume, but also require slightly a little bit more investment. So if you look at the first one, it's about $270. These are US dollars, by the way, and the second package is $540 US dollars. Now, there's a retail value. The first one you're looking at about $421, and the second one $924. But you also receive a content package that the retail value is way more than the $540 that you're investing. The next one that I call the best one of all is what we refer to as the Silver Jumpstart Pack. This gives you an instant 5,000 PV, a value that is around $2,000, but you'll be paying just under $1,200. You get the assortment of about 31 different products. This is where a person who has the financial means, but also very serious about rapid growth, will choose this package. But moving ahead, it is important to understand that, like any business, you get in, you want to know what is in it for me. Well, our company has 7 ways to earn income. The first 3 will focus on what we call customer acquisition. Like any business, it doesn't matter whether it's a product-focused business or a service type of business. You still need clients, you need customers. So our company is no different. We have customer program. The very first customer program is what we refer to as customer retail profit. There's a very simple system to look at it. The company has a 30% markup between the retail customer and what a consultant pays. So a person like myself who represents the company as a consultant, I get 30% off. So when a retail customer buys product from the company, if they choose to only pay the retail price, then a person like myself or you, the person considering this business, will get a 30% profit. The second program is a customer auto ship profit. These are the customers that have actually come to terms with the fact that they're going to be using this product for a while. Of course, you can always stop, you can interrupt if you are traveling or you're going somewhere that you feel there's not going to be anybody home to receive your package or packages. You can always interrupt the shipment, and then when you come back, you will resume. But the thing is, by making the commitment to our company, we perceive you as a loyal customer. So the company is giving you 25% discount instead of paying full retail. That is the benefit to you. Now, the person who introduced you, instead of enjoying 30% retail profit, he or she will get 5%, which is the difference between their 30% and the 25% that you are enjoying. Now, the third program is a reward program for people who have been able to acquire more customers. So the reward goes according to the number of customers and the volume that they produce. So the more you do, the more you receive. That brings me to the item number 4, which is on the business side. This is the type of business bonus that is rewarding you for an individual effort. And what I mean by that is from number 5 to 7 is strictly team effort. But number 4 is something that you do, you get rewarded. You do more, you get rewarded for more. So let's go through them individually when we go to the next slide. But it's also important to understand that number 5 is a team effort. That's why this business is often referred to as multi-level marketing, because you are getting paid on multiple levels because it's a team effort. Now, number 6 is when a person gets a chance to move up in our pay plan. I'll be explaining this a little later, but it is important to understand that every time you move up in rank, it's almost like getting promotion at work. And when you move up, the company will pay you extra bonus, and in most cases, bonuses for moving up. By you moving up also means that you are bringing a lot of business to the company, and the company is recognizing you as such. At some point, I'll be explaining the difference between what we call regular moving up bonuses and accelerated moving up bonuses. It is important to know that as you move up in rank, the company will be rewarding you for moving up. But it is also important to note that there are people who come into this and they have tremendous energy with contacts, and they are result oriented and they want to go really fast. So there's a program that rewards people for going really fast. As a matter of fact, my good friend John, who was on the call earlier, in 2009, when we studied this comp plan and a group of us helped the company to put this comp plan together, John and I were in a room together, and we locked arms and put our brains on the table to come out with a compensation plan that will reward people for immediate effort, but also for long-term growth. Number 7 does that because as you help people, you are also helping yourself. So let's look at some of the numbers carefully on the next slide. As I mentioned, the Business Builder bonus is a bonus that gives you extra income for the work that you are doing in the current month. So let's say for the month of this month we are in is August. So month number 1, you are able to introduce one person, and you will get the Business Builder bonus and a team commission bonus. Combination of that will give you 10% for introducing a partner to the team. Assuming that they took one of the packages that is around the 500 plus, you get about $52 for introducing somebody to the business. And of course, if you have to travel or spend time on the phone to talk to a person, that rewards you for that effort. The second line is where you get 15% by introducing 2 people in a given month. So that gives you about $78 each. And the total income for doing so comes to $156. Something significant change as you move from 3 onwards. So anytime you introduce 3 or more in a given month, the percentage will change from 10, 15, now to 25%. So in this example, let's say you introduce 3 partners. You are earning $130 each. You multiply that by 3, it's giving you $390. Now, the same 4 people will give you, again, $130 times 4. So now you have $520, and of course, 5 will give you $130 times 5, which is $650. So by the time you hit the $520 or $650, you have already recovered your investment, assuming that you join using the middle packet. Now, the next slide is what shows the different levels in our business. So the steps as you see them, these steps are steps that helps you to know that it's like your business blueprint for success. So you go from venture to silver, gold, diamond, executive diamond, and of course we have the senior platinum, which means you are platinum and you also have platinum under you. So my good friend John, who was on the screen earlier, he's a senior platinum multiple times over. So let's look at some of the numbers and see the benefit. As I mentioned, everybody starts somewhere at the level of venture. Now, when you start at the venture level, part of our compensation plan, and I'll put everything out so that you get a chance to see them, the compensation plan is going to reward you based on your rank and the volume that you bring. So what happens is at the venture level, you are getting paid what I call 3 levels deep. And the way the 3 levels works is the fact that you'll be paid 5% on your first level, another 5% on your second level, and then another 5% on your third level. Now, you don't need to understand all this. You need to get a concept around your head because the compensation plan is so computerized that you don't even have to understand math, but you need to know the percentages. Now, let's say level 1, level 2, level 3 is confusing to you. There's a very simple way to look at it, particularly if you have family. In my case, I have family and I have 3 children. So let's say you're level 1, okay, you have 3 children. Now, these 3 children are your business partners. Every time you help them and they succeed and they move products, either customers or for resale, you get 5%. But then the second level where you take extra 5% is, let's say, their own children. That's the second level. So in the real hierarchy of family tree, you say your children and grandchildren. So you get 5% on your children and another 5% on level 2 on your grandchildren. But then level 3, where we call your great grandchildren, now you are picking another 5%. So overall, at the venture level, you are picking 15% on your total organization. Now, once you move to the silver level, now you're getting paid up to 4 level deep. The total there, okay, will give you 25%. And that 25% represent 5% on your first level. And because you are silver, now your second level, there's an increase in percentage where now instead of 5, it's 10%. And then by the time you get to the third level, it's another 5%. And then your fourth level, 5%. So you are receiving 25% in your total organizational volume once you're a silver consultant. Now, the next level above that is what we call gold. Again, the gold level is paying you up to 5 level deep. This 5 level deep will give you a total income percentage-wise as 36% in your total organization. So keep that in mind. Every time that you help somebody develop some team of members who also build on their team, you are rewarding yourself and you are securing your financial future. So again, by the gold level, you're getting paid 5 level. The diamond level, you are getting paid up to 6 level deep. The same thing goes 5%, 10%, 7%, 7%, 7%, and another 7% at the diamond level. Once you get to the executive diamond, you are taking another 2%. So you look at the diamond level, you get a total percentage income based on the 43%. But the executive diamond, you add in 2% to it, giving you 45% total organizational volume. And again, you look at them seriously. The next level above the executive diamond is what we call the platinum. So at the platinum level, you will pick an additional 2%, giving you 47%. Just imagine building an empire where everything you bring to the company, your organization, you get the opportunity to actually reward yourself up to 47%. This is huge and this is exciting. Now, the following slide is something that will help you to look at some numbers. Earlier on, I mentioned that we have what we call moving up and accelerated bonuses. So every time you move up in rank, it simply means you are bringing more business to the business, and as such, you are being recognized for your effort. So let's look at it. Assuming you started at the venture level, and eventually you move to the rank of silver. So we have what we call the regular bonuses that the company pays. So the ones that you see marked red, hopefully my colors are right. I may be colorblind today, but the red that you see on top of each rank, those are what I call the regular bonuses. And of course, there will be some additional bonuses that will lead to that. And those are the ones that are marked with the white colors around them. So the silver level, whenever you get to silver and maintain that for 2 consecutive months, the company will pay you $200. The same way, the company will recognize your effort if you get to the silver level within 2 months from the time you join the business. You'll be rewarded an additional $200, giving you a total income of $400 for moving up. Now, let's look at the gold level. Again, when you get to gold, the regular gold bonus will give you $500. However, when you get to the gold level within 4 months from the time you join the company will reward you an additional $500, giving you a total income of $1,000. Now, all these bonuses are over and above your regular residual income, which we'll get to that in a little while. But the diamond level, the company will reward you for $2,500. Again, when you get to the diamond level within 8 months from the day you join the company, there's an additional $2,500 given to you in 2 payment options, which is $1,250, $1,250 added to the $2,500, giving you $5,000 total. Now let's look at the executive diamond. The executive diamond pays you $5,000. And again, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to the executive diamond or any of the ranks mentioned. Your regular moving up bonuses will be paid to you at the appropriate time. However, let's look at the executive diamond as an example. When you get to the executive diamond within 12 months from the day you join, instead of you receiving $5,000 for the regular bonuses, you are earning an additional $15,000 bonus, making it $20,000 bonus. That's amazing. So, this program is probably the fairest pay plan I've ever seen, because the company rewards you for your effort. Now, finally, let's look at the platinum level, which is the highest rank we have in our business. It pays you $10,000 when you get to the platinum level. However, when you get to the platinum level within 24 months, okay, this is what most people keep their eyes on. They run really fast and fairly so. You should be rewarded for your efforts. So you get to the platinum level within 24 months, your $10,000 then becomes $100,000. So when you look at all the bonuses from the time you go from silver to the platinum level, when you cash everything in, you could easily earn up to $126,400. Now, look at something else that is important here. So this is a business where you can actually reward yourself by going fast, by doing the work. However, remember, this is a team sport. This is a business where you are brought in because somebody supported you by training you, nurturing you, supporting you emotionally and all that stuff, and they pouring their knowledge into you. So let's say, again, today is a perfect example. John Solider, whom you saw on this video, who introduced me earlier, okay, he's one of my leaders in the business, and he has invested a lot in my particular success in terms of training and other support that is given over the years. So when I cash in those checks, okay, the person like John also get to benefit. So there's an incentive for him to support me and to help me succeed, and I'm doing the same for my team. So let's look at the gold level. When you get to the gold level, there is $250 that you will receive, as a sponsor. So, you, the sponsor, you are receiving $250. But what happens is when your downline get to the gold level, let's say within 4 months, now you are receiving additional $250, making it $500. That's amazing. So the accelerated moving up bonus is $250 on top of the regular. Now let's look at the diamond level. Normally would have been $1,000 when somebody moved to diamond on your level. And but in this case, when it happens within 8 months, there's an additional $2,000 that is coming to you, making it a total income of $3,000. The executive diamond, however, will pay you $2,500. But there's something powerful there, because what happens is when a person on your team gets to the executive diamond within 12 months, you, the person who helped them, remember, they cash in $20,000, but you are cashing in $7,500. It's a win-win program. Now, the platinum level is another exciting one. Remember, when a person gets to the platinum, you get $10,000, but when they get to the platinum within, let's say, 24 months, you are receiving an additional $25,000, making the total income at that level for $35,000. So, it's not a perfect scenario, but in a perfect world, listen, anytime that you help somebody get to platinum, within 24 months, you are getting a raise of $35,000. I love it. Now, let's look at what we have here. Most of the time, people see us representing our company, and all they see is perhaps a product, and they don't know what else is involved. Well, if you like to travel, if you love to be in the spotlight and to enjoy some of the fanfares that comes in life with great opportunities like ours, okay, you get to travel. This particular picture that you've seen was an event that took place last November. We had about 1,200 of us from our company. We went on a Caribbean cruise, all paid expense vacation for 7 days. It was such a fabulous, fabulous time. So these are all part of the amazing incentive trip that comes with it. And of course, this year is a whole different thing. I have already qualified for this year's incentive trip. We don't know where we're going yet. Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know if we are going because of everything else that is going on globally. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Foster, for that wonderful information about the business opportunity. And of course, the more you tell your friends, families about Immunotec and our products, of course, with Immunocal, the better for you, because we just want everyone to spread the word, to tell everyone they know about the benefits of increasing your levels of glutathione with Immunocal. And why not? By telling others, also benefiting from a great business opportunity. And we have thousands of success stories out there. People that one day decided to buy the product, to take it themselves, and they realized what a great experience they were having with the product and decided to tell others. And as a result, they have done great things with their own Immunotec business. So tonight we have one of those success stories with us. Her name is Marilu Sanchez Torres. She's a diamond consultant from Atlanta, Georgia. And Marilu, thank you also for accepting our invitation tonight. And please tell us all about the experience that you have, taken from your Immunotec business, and why not about Immunocal as well. So thank you, Mariluz. Take it away.
Hello, my name is Marilu Sanchez Torres, and I am a consultant with Immunotec, and I am so excited to be able to share my story. I am a mom, above all things, my favorite job, and that was the one reason that I discovered network marketing. And I have been a homeschool mom for the past 13 years. You know, I was always looking for a business that I could do from home, that I actually did not have to be out too much, but at the same time, you know, that I would be able to generate an income that could actually help my family. I was a young mom raising 3 children with 3 different wonderful personalities, but I came about a certain time a health challenge, a very debilitating health challenge that actually brought me to Immunotec, a wonderful dear friend that I will forever be grateful for. You know, shared the product, told me about the science behind of it, and shared the wonderful business opportunity. Even though at the beginning, you know, I was just looking to get healthier, feel better, regain my quality of life, I fell in love more and more with the amazing, just extraordinary, teary testimonials and great business successes. You know, the more I got to meet real people with great hearts, I fell in love with Immunotec. This was something different, so different, beyond different to anything I have done before, that very quickly, not only did I fall in love, my whole family. I have the blessing that my son joined my business. He works side by side with me. And in a short period of time, you know, we were able to reach a silver rank, a gold rank. In a little bit of time, we were able to reach diamond. And what has been pretty wonderful, you know, about all of this is that even with the circumstances that I had, that I could not be in a road, that, you know, at the beginning, while I was regaining my health, you know, my energies were not as full blast as I wanted to, I was still able to do my business using social media. And at the beginning, you know, it was not probably the most popular thing, but the fact that we have such a wonderful product, that we have such an amazing science backup, that we have more than 43 years of science research, that there are so many people that we can actually help because they need to regain their quality of life as well, you know, in terms of health and their finances, that it was not too hard. You know, I was on a mission to help people, on a mission to help my own family. And it has been 4 years this month. It has been 4 years, amazing years, a wonderful journey. Like I tell everybody, you know, we've made wonderful friends, friends that I called my family. And better yet, the fact that the family, the whole family works the business. You know, I never thought that I could do a family business. Actually has been a big blessing. So yes, I regained my health. I've been able to help my family stay healthy as well. But better yet, to be able to be financially free, that has been priceless. You know, to be able to pay my debts, to be able to be stress-free, that we are back in payments, that my husband can actually work, relax, that soon we might retire him because he'll be able to work full-time with us. It's priceless. So this is my success story, and I hope you join us soon.
Wow, what a story, Mariluz. Thank you so much for that information. And please, to all our guests tonight, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. And please, again, talk to the person who invited you tonight because they have more information to give you so that you can make a decision either to start taking the product for yourself or perhaps share it with everybody that you know. And with that, I thank you again for taking the time to participate in this meeting. And I guess I can say welcome to the Immunotec family. With that, Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sharing makes us fulfill our purposes and bring to thousands of people our DNA, living better. From the beginning, we have shown that despite of being physically separated, we are more united than ever. In May, we reached more than 800,000 people through our virtual events. And this year, more than 60,000 new consultants have joined our Immunotec family. We are also celebrating impressive rankings this year. 8,667 new silver, 784 new golds, 94 new diamonds, and 9 executive diamonds. All thanks to the power of sharing and the desire to improve the lives of thousands of people every day. Share Immunotec.